R2 Toys just got the license for Ideal Toy Company product line and the Marks Toy Company lines. The Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle is one of my old-time favorites. This one was released about 10 years ago by a different toy company, and now the licensors had taken their licenses back, and Round 2 Toys now has it. We also have the Mr. Machine toy that just came out. I remember this as a kid. Now I'm old school. This little sucker wound up and walked across the floors, and it was a big to-do for us when we were kids. They now have the license for that. That'll be coming out in
probably April, May.
April or May this year. Okay, down here, still going old school, we have Robert the Robot, or as I used to call him, Robbie the Robot. This was also another old Ideal Toy Company line. As you can see, the old Ideal Classics logo here on the bottom. They're carrying these types of robot toys forward and going through them, and then carrying on not just model cars anymore. Come on inside the booth. And part of their product line right now, they're doing the stock car model for the racing with the Batman logo on it. They've got Back to the Future Time Machine. If you can get a zoom in here, from the third movie, where they put it on the train tracks to get it up to speed and send it back to the future. You got the Flintstone Mobile coming out. And now one of our all-time favorites here at Toy Hype USA, you've got your Star Trek model kits coming out with the Romulan Bird of Prey and then the USS Enterprise Cutaway. You've got the Reliant back here in box, and this one looks like it's actually already available.
It is.
This one's already out in stores right now. Coming around old school to what I remember as a kid, I used to have this original model. This is a repro of the box that I had as a kid, and they're bringing it back out again one more time. Coming over here, we've got some of the old hot rod style vehicles. You got the little hot dogger, which is kind of a take on the old hot rod style vehicles back in the late 60s. And then you move into the slot car assortments, and mine just came in the mail this week, but I just picked up my version of this packaging for the Batmobile from the 1966 TV show. This vehicle was already released a couple of years ago in both this version here and the white version. The white version was the collectible version. They also have now the Pontiac Grand Am funny car, which is geared towards Catwoman. I don't know if you can get a close-up in there and zoom in on the Catwoman product. Okay. And coming back over here, you've got your Smokey and the Bandit race car track set for slots, and you've got your Knight Rider set. These products just came out.
Knight Rider is brand new.
Knight Rider is this year.
Smokey was a year ago.
Smokey and the Bandit was last year. Knight Rider is this year product. And then you got into the die-cast world over here on the side, kind of like the old Matchbox style. And if you see here the Matchbox, they went for the 1/24th scale?
That's
1/18 scale.
American Muscle was the original brand.
American Muscle, excellent, thank you, very good. So we had the American Muscle brand, and it is now, they have Christine from the original, oh my God, the author. Thank you, Stephen King. Stephen King novel, Christine, and you've got them in the 1/18th scale here in the Auto World collection. Silver screen here, you got Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. And no Bullet yet, huh?
We've got it.
Yes. Bullet's already out. Just found out. Not here today at the show. Then you've got your 1/64th die-cast originals, which is what I collect. I gotta tell you, I love these better than the Hot Wheels. They're more authentic.
They're called true 1/64th scale.
Thank you. My buddy Jim
Authentic 1/64th.
is now calling them the authentic 1/64th scale because they actually have the hubs that are actually, and the size is scaled correctly. But the hubcaps are authentic to what the car used to have on them back in the year that these cars were made. And this one here is the Luxury Cruisers collection. And you have here the 1970 Chevy Impala. I had a 61 Impala. Love that car.
Those are articulated as well. The hood's open and there's engine detail.
Ah, Drew just informed me the hood opens and there's engine detail on the inside.
And the matching collector box is underneath.
And of course, better than Matchbox, it has the matching collector's box that goes with it. Matchbox doesn't do that anymore.
I'm going to prompt you again. The level below is the license premium with
See the
Hemming.
packaging? Hemming.
This is
Okay.
Hemmings this year, and that comes on the plastic stand with the clear plastic cover.
Oh,
And
muscle
those cars are
machines.
articulated
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
Hemmings, the Hemmings muscle machines. Okay, so here we have competitor to your old school muscle machines. They've got the collector case built into the package, which is much easier to hang on to, and just cut the sucker open. You can put it out on your desk and display it in their new packaging along with the Hemmings Motor News muscle machine line. Also opening engine cases?
Yes.
Opening hood cases. There we go. Anything else, gentlemen?
Should show the new 18 scale Ford. That's new tooling.
2015.
May I?
Mustang.
Sure. New
That's
tooling.
the anniversary Mustang. 50th anniversary
50th anniversary, muscle machine, 1/18th, original
Mustang.
Mustang.
Original and new tooling.
This is the new tooling for this model in this version.
Available in May.
Available in May.
That is a
With
prototype.
the GT logo on the back. This is prototype, so I got to be extremely delicately careful with this puppy.
and it will be improved prior to production.
And it will be improved, as I'm being told, prior to production. I don't know how much more improved you can get unless you just put a real engine in it and let me go for a ride. Okay.
The collector's enough.
The collect, yes, and I am one of those collectors.
They will know.
So that's it for today here at R2, around 2. I used to call it R2. They were used to be called R2, right, at one point?
RC2.
RC2, thank you. RC2, which originally was Ertl, and
Now it's round two.
now
Auto
round
World.
2, Auto
Originally
World.
Racing Champion.
Racing Champions. That's, oh my God, Racing Champions from the late 80s, early 90s.
Yep.
But then you guys also absorbed Topper, Ertl, Topper,
Then they bought Learning Curve.
Learning Curve,
That was Thomas the Tank.
Thomas the Tank,
Then they bought Playing Mantis.
Playing Mantis, Tom Lowe, my buddy Tom. Well, that's it for us here at ToyHypeUSA.com. Thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon. Hi guys, Mark Rosenzweig back again with ToyHypeUSA.com, and we're here today with Drew Heitner from Round 2, which used to be RC2. I'm going to turn this over to Drew because he's going to introduce us now to the new line of die casts. Take away, Joe.
Round 2 diecast is called Auto World. It's revisions and improvements on the original Ertl molds that everybody knows so well, along with some new tooling as well. There are 3 basic areas in the 18th scale versions of Auto World. The most important are our silver screen editions. These are cars based on movie characters and television characters. Here the Jack Reacher car, Christine from the Stephen King novel, and of course we also do the General Lee in 18th scale from Dukes of Hazzard. Second is just the general line of muscle machines, where we have GM, Ford, and Chrysler products. And then we have Legends of the Quarter Mile. These are original toolings of quarter mile race cars. They're built on metal chassis with plastic bodies to copy the fiberglass bodies and metal chassis of the actual cars. These are all new toolings. Coming new this year in the Auto World line in a brand new tool is the 50th anniversary Mustang, fully articulated. This is a prototype. It's not quite finished yet. This will be vastly improved before it goes to production. It will be available in May. That's all new tooling. And also coming new this year from Auto World Diecast is our 24th scale line, which the first 2 releases in May will feature Richard Petty cars, the Plymouth Roadrunner and the Superbird. This is the Roadrunner coming in May, 24th scale, fully articulated and fully detailed. Our 64th scale Auto World line comes in 3 divisions. First and least expensive is just the car on the card, plain car, not articulated, rolling stock, in true 64th scale. This is not a 64th scale car that's really 50th scale or 66th scale. This is 64th scale, true scaled, rolling stock. The second level is an articulated car, which means that the hood opens and there are engine details underneath, and it comes with a matching collector's box, also on the card. And finally are our licensed products. This year's partner, Hemmings Muscle. Last year was Road and Track, Car and Driver, and Top Gear. So these cars are also fully articulated and come with the display stand, which is labeled for the car, and a full cover in clear plastic. So Auto World is the rebirth of Ertl.
Thank you very much. Justice in a hammer.
That's why I felt I had to step in, because I know it.